Hi, my name is Kelvin. Today, I'll be introducing MoshiMoshi for Kids4Kids. MoshiMoshi is a new communication platform Kids4Kids adopt. Throughout this platform, you'll be able to communicate and collaborate with members of your project teams. So now, instead of going through Facebook, email, SMS, and all these platforms, you just have to go to this one-stop MoshiMoshi platform and you can get updates from members. First, let me introduce what is in this platform. What is so special about the MoshiMoshi communication platform is of its focused communication channels. The two communication channels Kids4Kids will now use for internal communication include the official blog and the project platform. The official blog is constantly updated by our presidents and vice presidents. The blog is also available to public. In other words, this blog will contain the overarching big changes at Kids4Kids. For the smaller level, that means the local level, these updates will be managed and edited by yourself in the project platform. This project platform with the wiki spaces your own project team will manage. In this platform, you'll be able to set up meetings, discuss, and collaborate and work on focused documents. First thing first, to use the wiki, you have to have your own Wikispaces account. To set up a Wikispaces account is very easy. You go to www.wikispaces.com and you press Wikis for individuals and groups. It is free of charge. First, type in and create your own username. For example, I choose Kelvin. Please use your name so we can keep track of who is editing. Then, you type in your password and your email. Afterwards, click Join Now and you will create your own Wikispaces account. The focus of the MoshiMoshi platform is the Project Collaborative Platform. So we will be discussing how to use this platform in the remaining of this video. First, click on Project Platform. You'll be brought into Project R, that is the project you have just signed in your username. So for example, if you sign in as a Project C member, you will be brought to Project C Wikispaces. Now, when you first sign in into the Project R account, you will not be inside this wiki yet. So what you would like to do is to allow yourself to be inside, or in other words, request permission to be in this wiki. Press Sign In and enter the username of the account you have just registered. So for me, it is my name, Kelvin. Type also your password too. Next, click Sign In. Then, click Join this wiki. You can type in comment if you want, and request membership. Once you're confirmed as a member, you'll be able to edit this wiki along with other members from your project team. Once you're accepted into the wiki, you can start editing and collaborating with members from your team. Note on the left-hand side, there is something called pages. Pages are topics of discussion. If you want to initiate a new discussion topic, add a new page. To do that, click New Page under Wiki Home. Make sure you name the page according to your topic of discussion. So for example, I was just searching online and I found out Hong Kong Botanical Garden seems to be a nice venue for Project Recycle. And therefore, I would name my page Venue for Project R to see what others think of Hong Kong Botanical Garden as a venue. Then I click Create to create my page, i.e. my discussion topic. Afterwards, an editing toolbox will pop out. Edit this just like how you would normally edit an email or a blog. So for example, I can say, "Hey Project R, I was just searching online and I found out Hong Kong Botanical Garden seems to be a nice venue for holding Project Recycle. What do you think?" Well, in order to make it more clear, I would like to add in the picture of Hong Kong Botanical Garden. For example, I just Googled image and I found out this one seems to be a nice choice. And I click it, and afterwards, you right click on the image and then you click Copy Image Address. Make sure the image is not a copyrighted image. Afterwards, you go back into the editing toolbox and you click File. Click External Image. In this text box, right-click and paste the link you have just copied. Click Load. You'll then see a small image coming out of here. Double-click the image to add. Afterwards, you can see the image added into the text. If you want to format the text, just highlight them and click Style Toolbox. In here, you can change the font. For example, I want to change it to Comic Sans. And then I also want to change the color to, for example, red one seems to be eye-catching. I can even change my background color to, let's say, how about yellow? I can set it to align to the center. And I can click Apply Style to apply the style in here. Afterwards, you can preview to see what does it look like. That seems nice. And I can click Save. Afterwards, you can see content appearing on this Venue for Project R page. So for example, if another person is viewing the wiki and he sees the new page, Venue for Project R, and he thinks that, okay, Hong Kong Botanical Garden seems like a really good choice. Then what he can do is he can show his feedback. To do that, he would need to click Edit. And then he can add in comments. So for example, I would need to highlight Hong Kong Botanical Garden and I click this speech bubble here. Afterwards, I can type in my comment. Great idea. And then I click Save. Afterwards, the comment will appear in here. In this way, it will be very easy to keep track of changes. A very important feature of Wikispaces is the ability for Wikispaces to notify you whenever changes in the project happens. To do that, click Notify Me. Click Wiki-wide Changes page. This is very important because if you just confirm in the previous page, it will just notify you whenever change happens in that particular page. However, what we want is Wikispaces to notify us whenever any changes happen in this wiki, but not in a particular page. Afterwards, click Page Edits, Discussions, and File Changes under Email Notifications. If you do not see this channel, but instead seeing you have not confirmed your email, make sure you have confirmed your email. Click Update. Now, Wikispaces will email you notifications whenever anyone makes changes in this wiki. Sometimes, face-to-face meetings are just necessary. By default, in every project's Wikispaces, there is already a page I've set up for you guys called Meeting. This page is best used if integrated with a service called Doodle. Doodle is an online event scheduler. Now I'll show you how to schedule an event in Doodle. Click Schedule an Event. Type in the title of the event. So for example, if it is October, Project R meeting. Key in the location, Kids4Kids. Office. Write a little description. Project R meeting to talk about venue for recycle event. Key in my name. This is very important because it will let people know who initiated this event. Key in the email address. Click Next. Now, select the date where you let people choose from. For example, we really have to have this hammered out before the 23rd of October, and we can set it from 15th to the 22nd. Click Next. Write the time slot. For example, 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. Or maybe this day we can also do, 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. and then enter the rest in similar manner. Click Next. Click Basic Poll. And then click You Sent Invitation. Afterwards, click the participation link. Now, show bigger options. And then you will see all the time slots and dates available. Remember, we have set 3 to 5, 2 to 3 just now for Saturday 15th. Now, for example, if Mary goes to this poll and say, this one seems better, this one seems better. Then, if David goes to this poll, says, maybe this one's works better for me. So afterwards, when Kelvin goes to this poll and see, he will be able to notice that, maybe Monday the 17th should be a better date. This is basically what happens at Doodle when you schedule an event. To do this, copy the link and then put it in the meeting page. Then click Save. People will then get notifications because they have just signed up for the Notify Me service. When they get the email, they will go to the site and will be able to register from there, just like this. Afterwards, when the date is confirmed, the initiator can further edit this and include the date in here.